VeChain. So VeChain is the king of supply chain. They work with some of the biggest companies in the world, with some of the biggest market caps in the world. And really, they've established themselves as the go-to crypto project for anything to do with supply chain tracking, etc. They're helping every industry across the board. And really, while the price action has not been amazing so far this year, I still think this is one that can beat its previous all-time high. Now, before I get into it, if you are new here, guys, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I actually did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these coins. These were cryptos that I thought were going to make me really good cash. And you can see what they were all worth when I recorded and released the videos. You can see the highs that all these coins hit in under a year and a half. And these are what your profits would have been if you'd have gotten in on them when I released the videos. So if you'd have popped $100 into each of them, sold after 15, 16 months, these are your profits. And after 16 months, your total profit would have been over 123 grand. Now, the thing is obviously you don't have, 14, 15 months to get your portfolios up to scratch. We're in a bull cycle right now. And if you are sitting on cryptos that you're not happy with, that are not making you money, that are not even going with the market average right now, you've got deadwood in your portfolios you've got to get rid of. If you get onto copymycrypto.com and have a look through that site, that's the site I run where I share my entire portfolio with my members. So whenever I'm ready to buy or sell a coin, I tell my members the coin that I'm going to buy or sell, price I'm going to do it at, so my members can copy along exactly, so they make the exact same profit as me, except they don't have any work to do at all. Now, my coins have been going up way more than the market average. If you want to find out the coins I'm in, like I say, I share it on the website. If you read through it all, you like what you see, verify it all on the history of this channel, and try out the service, guys. Now, VeChain. So VeChain have done a few bits lately as well. So it is worth noting that their new protocol updates are trying to pave the way for what they define as global adoption. Now, so VeChain's launched the Renaissance protocol to upgrade its blockchain for mass adoption and align with evolving tech. So the key updates include reimagined tokenomics, improved interoperability with Ethereum, and new tools. So the update seeks to align VeChain's tech and tokenomics with global standards and open the network to developers and institutions. So one of the key aspects was the change in token distribution. The upgrade incorporates a new consensus mechanism, new VeThor token economics, and an enhanced staking format. The proposal allows X nodes and economic nodes to verify network activities and receive VTHO as a result of their work. And this is aiming at decentralization to ensure that more people are involved in the operation of the network, because obviously that increases security as well. They're also aiming to lure developers and institutional investors by offering rewards for creating and developing apps on the platform. And they've outlined their measures to attain full Ethereum virtual machine compatibility. So again, in terms of where they're at right now, in terms of what they're trying to do, really positive. Really positive. They're trying to make it easier for everyone to build on them. Now, their prices hit its highest point of 8 cents quite recently. Obviously, then we're experiencing somewhat of a pullback. But this is happening across the market. This is just our standard big crypto pullback, which happens to coincide with inflation data in a couple of days. That's probably more of a number of hedge funds and institutions playing with the markets before all of that info goes out. So, the VeChain Thor blockchain is the layer 1 for sustainability. It's EVM compatible, it's low cost, they have fee delegation, it's fast. And when we actually take a look at where VeChain is at right now, we can also have a look at enterprise-wise, but they're partnered with UFC. You will see VeChain's logo around the octagon quite regularly. Every time I watch UFC, I always go, oh yeah, VeChain. In terms of enterprise, so Their enterprise partners are nothing short of beasts. You've got BMW, you've got DHL, you've got DNP, I'm sure Volkswagen's one, you've got Fresh Supply, Givenchy, which I'm pretty sure is like a clothing brand, but I'm not a clothing guy, so I don't really know. Hire. Yeah, I mean, just like industry titans. I'm sure Walmart China's somewhere here as well. PwC, another massive one. Yeah, they've like I said, they've established themselves as a there's your Walmart China. Yeah, they've established themselves as like the go-to place for tracking. Bayer. Yeah, looks outstanding. Like the level that they've actually of businesses that they're actually working with now, like it's ridiculous. In terms of the vision, they have the VeBetterDAO now, VeBetterDAO. They also have the VeChain grant program. This is obviously an incentivization program to try and get people to participate more and more and more. Where are we? Vision, VeBetterDAO. So laying the foundations to advance a $26 trillion sustainability and $16 trillion tokenization market opportunity. In terms of tech, in terms of grants, in terms of journey, I mean, this is actually a pretty good site in terms of complete. It gives you a complete idea of what they're pushing for. I'm not hugely a fan of VeBetterDAO. But it does, again, I mean, it gives you a good idea of the apps and stuff that are here. I don't think any of the apps are like amazing. This is more to do with, these feel more like, about, it's like more to do with carbon based stuff, which I'm not, again, personally not a fan of. But it's the sustainable app sort of push that they're trying, or sustainable future that they're trying to push via the apps. Yeah, and I don't know how they do scores, but yeah, I mean, 117 out of 100 doesn't make sense. But all in all, right, they're very, very active in terms of like the amount of projects that are launching regularly. Is pretty good, and you can see like the proposals that the VeBetterDAO are constantly looking at and talking through, whether it's proposal voting, whether they're looking at this is the allocation, so total allocations to distribute among the apps, and then you can see how they're getting on, and it's based on the voting mechanisms as well. So obviously, people are very interested in this. However I feel about it is fairly irrelevant. Like, this is active. So again, very good sign. VeChain is on every major exchange, so there's no listing bounce coming. But it has established itself so damn well as one of the biggest names in the industry, particularly with regards to supply chain, particularly with regards to sustainable futures. And it's, they've done very well in terms of partnering with some, like a brand like the UFC, which are visibly like out there all the time. There's an event every couple of weeks, feels like. There's good events every couple of months, and the future looks good here. I think just with a a very, very pro-crypto administration in America coming in very soon, I think we're going to have a bull cycle that's going to be pretty positive off of the back of just, I think the government are going to take a step away from all the regulation and bollocks that have been forced on crypto for a while, or at least certainly the lawsuit bollocks that's been forced on crypto for a while. And I think just this step back, especially when they say they're going to take a step back, will probably be enough to buoy the markets. And then some of the cryptos that are really well established, like VeChain, can start trying for a new high. Now, previous high was around 28 cents. I think this can challenge for 40 cents. That puts it at a massive market cap of 32 billion. So that's not going to be an easy price to crack. But a couple of big name deals with big name brands, as well as just a continued growth in some of their in their crypto ecosystem, should be enough to kick this on nicely. And you know what? Getting themselves out there with another marketing deal isn't a bad shout either. They're in front of the UFC crowd all the time. Get in front of a couple of other crowds, and this could do very well potentially. But I'm curious to hear what people think about this. How high do you think VeChain's going to go? Do you think it's going to go high at all? Or do you think it's just going to flounder? Where do you stand on VeChain? What do you think about the sustainability projects that they're trying to launch as well? Share your thoughts in the comments. And guys, look, we are in a bull cycle right now. And if you are sitting on cryptos not making you cash, sort out the crap in your portfolios. That probably means ditching a few coins that you might be emotionally attached to, but you shouldn't be because they're just a coin. And if you're sitting on those coins, have a look at copymycrypto.com. Have a look at what my members have earned. This is the site where I share my entire portfolio with my members. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell a coin, I tell my members the coin that I'm going to buy or sell, price I'm going to do it at, so my members can copy along exactly, making the same profits as me without any work at all. If after you've read through the site, you like what you see, try the service out, because that's where you'll learn about the coins I'm in. And trust me, it may well be able to help you out, guys. And that is it from me. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.